Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing good, thank you. So we already have our friends jumping in. We have Kimberly and Mary and Donna Sue, Nicole,
good.
Kathy,
Sweet
Miriam.
friends.
They're
Nice.
all in here. Hi, Teresa, Carol. Hi, Ari. Hold on,
Hi,
Seth.
Teresa. Hey, Carol.
So, good afternoon, good evening to some of you. Welcome to Decoupage Queen's Creative Hour. I'm Teri. I never say who I am, but I'm Teri. I'm the one you guys see every Saturday, but I'm so excited because I have Miss Keli-Kat with us today.
Aw, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And I was saying, oh yeah, I had my live yesterday. I said, I have Keli-Kat on, and they were, I love her. She's amazing. She's the best. I said, yes, she is. Gotta come watch her.
I saw that.
Yeah, they're excited to have you here today, and I am too. So, as usual, let me go ahead and put up one of our little scrolls at the bottom, our ticker, because at the end of the creative hour today, so when Keli-Kat is done with her project, we will spin the wheel for someone to win a goodie bag of Decoupage Queen rice papers. And all you have to do is share the video and tag a friend. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. And I mean,
I've won papers before, and it is
you have.
Yeah.
You won a contest.
I did.
You won one of our contests. That's right.
I was so excited. I don't ever win anything. And I was like,
I don't either. I don't either. And I'm like, I want to enter some of these.
Right?
I want to play. No. Also, stay tuned today, because when we're done here on Decoupage Queen, hop over to the Royal Courts Facebook page, because guess what today is? We are going to draw for 3 lucky winners to win 3 goodie bags worth $150. You heard me. 3 of them, and each one of them are going to be worth $150. That's bananas.
Right.
Bananas. So I'm more excited to see, like, I want to know the winners.
Right.
I want to know the winners. So that's going to be at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to have like a little half an hour break after our creative hour today, and then hop over to the Royal Courts Facebook page so you can see the winners. Woo, so exciting.
Can't wait.
But if you're ready, I will go ahead and give you the screen.
I'm ready.
And give you guys a couple of instructions. So I know some of you might be watching who regularly watch Keli-Kat. You are used to being in portrait mode. Please turn your screen to landscape, and you'll actually see a...
Did I lose you? Uh-oh. I don't hear my Teri. There you are. I don't hear you. Oh, no. I don't hear you. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't hear sweet Teri. Uh-oh. It says everyone can see and hear me, but I cannot hear Teri. I'm going to wait a second. till I hear her.
Okay, can you still not hear me?
Now I can, hon.
Okay, my computer decided to turn completely off. Thankfully, I had a backup going. Oh my word.
Okay.
So anyways, what I was trying to say, if you turn your phone landscape, you'll be able to see her. So I'm going to give you back I'll just shut up now.
No, that's okay. I'm glad you
Take
did.
it away.
Okay, guys, so I have this super cool wooden wine box that I got a couple months ago. And I've done some prep work on this ahead of time. So this was kind of like a super dark plummy color. And I gave it a coat of a spray primer, and I've done some of the painting because I wanted the sides and some of this to have some crackle, and that can take a little bit of time. Hey, Sherrod. So I did that portion. What I do is mix up. You have one of those too, Teresa. I've done a couple larger ones, and I couldn't get rid of them. I had to keep it. Okay. So I mix up in these little throwaway containers a bunch of different metallics until I get the color I'm looking for. The rice paper that I chose today from Decoupage Queen, it is so hard for me to pick, but I'm going to use this one today. And this is the Howard David Johnson.
Oh, I love her. She's beautiful.
Oh, I don't know. I was just really drawn to this one, and it's a little bit different color scheme than I typically work with, but I kind of like that.
Well, let me tell you something. Teresa used that. Look at the bottom. Do you see the leopard? I think, is it leopard or cheetah at the bottom?
Yes.
Is that the one? I've never noticed that before.
Really?
Never.
There are so many goodies in here, and I don't know, just something about it, to me, it feels like royalty when I look at it.
Yes, I agree.
So I'm kind of pulling from these darker colors, and I mixed a espresso, my apologies, a metallic black, and then a whole bunch of antique copper in metallic also, just because of kind of the red and like those hues in here, and got myself the mixture that I wanted. It takes me probably 3 coats of that to really cover this well. So that's what we did on the side. And then I did give it a crackle. Hey, sweet Kelly, because I think with this paper, it will be beautiful if we can use some wax paste on these cracks and kind of highlight those with gold to bring out some of the gold in the rice paper. And then I'm kind of weird, and I like the bottom of my projects finished sometimes as well. So I picked another one that I feel like it goes together. This is just a nice pattern print.
Oh, yes.
You know, it's not quite what's in here, but I think it works because you have green leaves down here. And I think it's going to be okay. So if somebody were to pick this up, I want them to see at the bottom finished also. And this is garden party background. This is so pretty. I think that would be beautiful in just a frame all by itself, but we are going to put that on the bottom. So I also did a few clay molds and put those on ahead of time. So on the very top here, we are going to paint it with the antique copper because I want a little bit of a different color than just all brown. So we're going to start and do that first. And then we are going to decoupage her on there, and I think it's going to be gorgeous. If we have any little spots that she doesn't go all the way to, rather than cutting around all of this, I'm just going to come in and try my very best to blend a little bit of those colors so that it matches the rice paper.
I have one of those wine boxes. It's wood. Is that what yours is as well?
It is, yep.
Yeah, I found one of those at thrifting, but it has grapes all over it.
You know what? This one had some painted on there, and they actually looked hand painted. I mean, it was pretty. I didn't love the plum color. So I was
Yeah,
like,
mine's not pretty.
okay. There's this little shop near me that's kind of like a, it's got everything. The whole downstairs is all just stuff of every thing that you can think of. There's furniture, there's old vintage items. I mean, whatever you're looking for, if you can't find it there, you probably aren't going to find it.
Right. So it seems that a lot of us have these wine boxes, and Teresa says she's thinking of doing hers in Christmas papers, which will be so cool.
Ooh, yes. I was going to pull the other one that I did that I couldn't get rid of. It's bigger. And I just, it turned out so beautiful. I'm like, I can't auction this one. I have to keep it.
Right, right. So we have all of our friends saying hello to you and doing all the shares and tags. So don't worry. I do have all of your names going on that wheel.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is so much fun. So we are painting these molds in the very same color, this antique copper. And then we're going to come back and hit the molds in some of that texture with another wax paste just to kind of bring those details to life. I used some liquid gold leaf on some of the embellishments already so that we have some of that taken care of too. I hear birds. Do you?
I don't know.
Oh gosh, they're going crazy here. And I have my windows open. It's not bad here in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, where you guys are watching me.
There, she said it. Did you guys hear it?
I don't hear myself saying it odd, but apparently.
You know what? It makes me so mad because I was watching a movie and they said that. They said Sheboygan, and I was like, oh,
what?
That's Keli-Kat. And I'm trying to make a mental note of where that was, what movie it was, and of course, my memory. But yes, honest to goodness, I'm watching a movie and they're like, we have to go to Sheboygan. And I went,
You're going to see Kelly.
You're going to go see Keli-Kat. Wait a minute.
Oh my God, I wonder what it was.
Oh, I was in like, nobody understood me. My family's looking at me like,
what's so funny?
Are you okay?
I think that the Home Alone movie, they mention it in there. When she's looking for a ride back and the guy who has a polka band offers to give her a ride. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
And he says something about going to Milwaukee, and then he's like, have you ever heard us in Sheboygan? We're a big deal.
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious.
It's cute.
But yeah, because I'd never heard it until you said it.
Really?
Or at least I didn't pay attention, maybe. Maybe that's what it was. But yeah, I'm watching the movie going, oh my gosh, they're going, I can't believe it.
Well, maybe you'll run across it again. You can tell us.
I will. So yes, I've had a couple of people asking if Troy is here. Troy is here.
Hi, Troy.
Hi, Evan. We have Teresa's son with us as well.
Oh, hi, Evan.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to really get into this mold a little bit, make sure I have all the areas covered really good. That's why I thought doing that part ahead of time would probably be helpful. Otherwise, we'd be working with a fresh mold. So I just think this color is really pretty. It's going to complement the darker brown so that it's not too dark. And I know that a lot of you watch me and see me make these Keli-Kat bundles. So these colors were just way too beautiful for me to not make one.
Oh, the famous bundles.
Yes, I have one.
And if you don't know what she's talking about, you will soon know.
You will see.
So, Keli-Kat,
yeah,
you do lives daily, yes?
I do. I do them at least 5 days a week, usually at around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then I do try to do one a weekend and usually take Sundays off.
Nice. And you also are doing lives for one of our sister companies, TH Decor.
Yes.
How often are you in there?
So I think right now it's just going to be once a week, myself and Nicole, who is watching with us. And then we'll both do a dual once a month. But that could change as well, depending on what people are liking. We might throw a later evening one in there also, just for those who are kind of like me and a little bit of a night owl, I would say.
Yes. That's fun.
It's super fun. You saw the shorts, right?
I love the shorts, by the way.
It's really fun to do.
Yes. So you know, easy. I've been using that textile for quite a while on aprons.
Right.
And that's kind of my thing, is the aprons. That I've used it on a few different things. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's a Pentart Decoupage Varnish and Glue textile. And it works great with putting our rice papers on fabric, leather I've tried. So Kelly did shorts and they turned out so cute. Now I know you said you were going to wait at least 48 hours. Did you try them on yet?
I didn't. I just took a picture of them this morning. They're laying right in front of me, actually.
Are they?
I'm going to dry this real quick.
Okay.
Try not to do too much drying with you guys today.
Don't worry. The dryer is blocked, so you can still talk to us.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
awesome.
Yeah. So we appreciate everybody who's doing all of the sharing and the tagging today. Our wheel is filling up.
Awesome. The wheel is so much fun.
It is. We're kind of addicted to the wheel.
Right? It's not a bad addiction.
No, it isn't.
Right?
Because it's always for happy reasons.
Yes.
Like,
so
I mean,
things away.
I have been so excited about the Royal Court wheel that I can't even stand it.
Oh my gosh.
You would almost think that I was on there.
Right. It's so fun to give something that amazing, anything away. I love doing giveaways and happy mail and all that good stuff.
Yes, Teresa is amazing. She is very, very generous, and
yeah,
it's just, she spoils everyone.
That is so sweet and very appreciated. All right, this is the worst of the painting. So once we get past this.
Oh, so Carol says that you said you were going to model the shorts?
I said I would, yes.
Nice.
Carol.
That is a lot braver than I will ever be.
I looked at them last night after we got done with the live, and I was like, I think they need a little bit of, some rhinestones, and I put a little bit of extra on the front on that lace. They just needed a little something else, and I have to say, I think they turned out really cute.
They did. You know what I like? Okay, I don't know. I'm fairly tall. I'm 5'9".
Oh, okay.
So, hi, Nancy. Nancy Watson's here.
Hi, Nancy.
So, shorts these days on me are very, very, very short, and I don't like that at all. But when you said, "Oh, we can add a little bit of lace, or something down here around I was like, that's such a good idea.
Right?
Because you can make them a little longer.
We definitely could. I didn't do that yet, but because I bought them at a thrift store and I didn't even try them on. I have some similar to that in the same brand, and I know what the size is, so they should be fine.
I heard you say that you didn't try them on, and I had to giggle because I don't try on things either. And I'm even worse at taking things back. So
Oh,
if I don't try them on, I
that.
get them home, they don't fit. I'm even worse at
I know. I sit there and look at them. I'm like, why didn't I try it? But
So
go ahead.
crafting
I'm
with
sorry.
crafting and laughing with Kath says Keli-Kat can't get away with anything we remember.
Right? That's okay, Kat. I will gladly do it. Hi, Kathy.
And Kathy Stevens says, "Love the box, Kelly. Your work is amazing."
Aw, thank you, sweetheart.
This is awesome. Callie, Teresa, she certainly is lovely and inspirational, and her creations are beyond extraordinary. Yes,
Aw, that's
that
so
is very
nice.
true.
Thank you. So
Oh,
we're gonna
so Bev says, I'm 5'2" and shorts are always long on me.
right. So we are gonna just use a little paintbrush and some water to kind of tear the rice paper. I've already put it on the front side and just kind of scored it where I need it.
So Julie said that because I'm always sitting, she assumed I was short. No, not at all.
I think I have as well felt that way.
Really?
Yeah,
No, I'm 5'9".
5'9". I'm 5'7". So
You know what I was surprised to find out was Robin was 6 foot.
what?
Did you know that?
I had no idea.
Yes, she's 6 foot.
Ah, unbelievable.
So Kathy Stevens says, just got here. What are you making?
We are making over this cute little wine box that I picked up quite a while ago. I actually did a live from the place because when you go downstairs there, it's huge.
Oh, I remember that cute little place.
That was the one, and nobody was down there. So I was like, I'm going to go live and see what happens. And honestly, I mean, I was down there a good while and nobody came down the whole time. So that was kind of fun. And they just have some different pieces. There's a really cool old stove down there, and it's been there for as long as I've gone to look at things. I don't know. I'm sure it's for sale because everything is, but they use all these weird, things that are so cool to show you all their decor. They have it in the, the oven with the door open and things sitting on it or whatever. So it's just a neat place to go to often and see what they're bringing in. And their prices aren't even that bad.
So Kathy, the box is wood.
Yes.
Donna Sue, the way you tag somebody is if you hit the @ symbol, which is shift number 2, and type in your friend's name and hit enter. That will do it. So I guess Nicole is very surprised that I'm taller than her.
Right.
Yes, I am. And Sippin' Crafty with Molly, Robin from Robin's Song. That's who we're talking about.
It's so crazy to me.
Yeah. She said she was 6 foot tall, and I went, "You're what?"
And I've even seen her get up, on a live. And I would have never imagined.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I know it. I know, but it's true because we're always sitting, right? So I guess we all do probably look short.
Right? So I am just going to decoupage this down with some varnish and glue. It is the Silky Shine. Doesn't matter, but that's my preference. I know some people do matte, and I'm okay with that on certain things, but I kind of like the shine, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's all personal preference, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Because I like to go over the top of it right away also. And of course, with rice paper, it is so fun because it is so easy to work with. So if I put this down, I'm going to rip this top part just a little bit more.
So Ladybug Gnomes and Crafts by Tammy says varnish and glue. Is that a mix? So
Yes.
it actually, yeah, it comes that way. It's a varnish and glue, and you can get it in textile. You can get it in ceramic. You can get it in just regular matte, silky shine. So yeah, they're different mediums, but they're amazing. I love them. They're the perfect consistency.
They are, and they are silky and smooth.
Yes.
Putting it on something is, I don't know, I just love it. You can feel that it's, I don't know, I was saying that last night too, like it's soft. Does that sound crazy?
No.
It's super silky. Maybe that's a better word.
Hi, Miss Wanda. Yeah, I guess they're saying that this would make an excellent Christmas gift with like a wine bottle inside of it.
Heck yes.
I would be very happy with that gift.
Right?
I would not say no.
Absolutely. So it does, I mean, I had to cut off a little bit of the bottom of her, just for the sake of not having to sit here and piece this all around the latch, but it does have screws in it. I could have taken those out, and some of the white is showing. And if I don't finish it on the live today, I will do my best to. I have lots of colors pulled, just to blend that in a little bit. I
Beautiful.
think it's still so pretty.
So Tammy, I'm going to put a link in here right now. This is for the royalcourts.com, and you can find a retailer near you that has the varnish and glue. All you need to do is put in your zip code, and it'll give you either a brick and mortar near you or online retailers.
So I'm going to do the same thing on the back. Just water cut this a little bit. I just like the look of that. I could definitely cut this with a scissors, because if I have to do any blending, you're not going to see that anyway. But I just prefer this method, I would say.
Okay, so, and then just in case you're looking for the rice paper that Keli-Kat is using, this is the Decoupage Queen retailers. So you can find a retailer near you by doing the same thing. And chances are they will probably also have that varnish and glue as well. Mm-hmm. Tammy, you said you're in California. We have Vintage Retail Therapy.com. That's in California. That's Mara, our sweet Mara.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I usually keep my little scrap pieces, like the very bottom of this. I keep it because there are just certain projects where I need a little something or a little piece or what have you. And I'm like, oh, I wish I would have kept a piece of something. You know, that's the perfect color to fit in there. So that's just me.
Okay, you meant Canada, not California. We also do have a retailer in Canada. So
awesome.
You will be able to find that too. Sorry, yeah, ICCA, I'm in California. I automatically assume California.
Right?
They're like, it's Canada. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to put this on the back. Same fashion. Rice paper is so easy to become addicted to, if you ask me.
Oh, yes.
When I go out there and shop on Decoupage Queen, I mean, I'm like, yep, add to cart. Yep, add to cart. So beautiful. If I have to take some out later or split up my orders, I will do it, because can you imagine the gifts that you can make for people and pick something for their personality, you know? I love it.
Oh my goodness. Teresa, we hope you feel better. She says Teresa Cherry says she's been sick all day, but she couldn't miss you. She loves watching you because she learns new things all the time. So we hope you feel better.
Yes, we do. So stinks when you're not feeling good. So guys, I put my hand inside of a little plastic baggie, and this is what I do. You don't have to, because rice paper is so forgiving and so easy to work with. It just works really nice to smooth out your rice paper, get out any bubbles, and then I feel really confident that it's going to go down nice and smooth.
Hi, Beth.
So the color with these metallics are just perfect. I love that. And that color on the top kind of brings out the red in the front here, I believe. I think it's pretty.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And then wherever I'm overhanging a little bit.
Aw. Lynn says it's the first time watching you. Lynn, you're going to love her.
Hi, Lynn. Welcome.
Okay, so that's the perfect time. If for some reason you are new to Keli-Kat, I'm going to give you her Facebook link so you can go give her a follow. And like she was saying, she does lives almost every day, and she's wonderful.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm happy to have you.
So here is her link.
Thanks for putting that in there, Teri.
Of course.
Appreciate it. So my preference, if any of the feathered edges hang over, I like it. I think that looks so cool on the side. If you don't like it, you can water cut it. You can make it a better fit if that's more your preference. I don't know. I kind of tend to go with that organic look. Like it's been, it's meant to be that way as part of the design. That makes any sense?
Aw. Carol says that you are her afternoon delight to watch.
Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Julie, really? Julie Conlon says she's new to you too.
Well,
all right, you guys, you're missing out. You got to check out that link. And also, if you missed it in the comments because you don't want to leave here, right?
Right.
You're not leaving here, right? It's also in the description. All of her links where you can find her are also in the description.
Awesome. I'm so happy to have you guys. So
Marjorie Preston says, absolutely stunning. Always learn something new from you. Sorry, Kelly.
That's okay. No worries. I'm just going in with a little bit of this gold leaf, and I'm painting it on the hardware here. There are little screws in this, so I certainly could have taken it off, but that would be the easy thing to do, right?
Kimberly Burt says, Keli-Kat is addicting and her laugh is infectious.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Kimberly. Very sweet. There are all of you guys who watch me and who come in to, put up with my shenanigans every day. It is so appreciated. I feel like I've, met all of you, and I certainly haven't met really any of you.
Isn't that funny?
Yes. So it's so great. The compliments are very nice.
You feel like you know so many people, but you haven't met them. It's just strange.
It is.
Okay, Callie, her name is Raquel.
Yeah.
But her channel is Keli-Kat Krafts. Look, I just started calling her Keli-Kat like within the last few weeks. I couldn't, for some reason, I kept calling her Raquel. And finally, I don't even know if you've noticed it. Have you noticed it?
What, that you've been calling me Kelly?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Because you remember I was like, I don't know why. I just keep calling you Raquel.
I got the nickname when I was around 10 years old because growing up, nobody could say Raquel. It was always Rochelle or Rachel.
Oh my goodness.
So I got picked on, a lot or whatever. And my dad always called me Raquel. So I remember like vividly coming home from school one day and was upset because somebody was saying this, that, or whatever. And he said, well, we could just shorten it and call you Kelly for a nickname. Well, I thought that was so great. So it just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have your regulars on that are shedding the fur for you.
Thank you so much. We say a lot of fun things like that.
Yes, you guys are quite funny. When I first started watching you and I heard all of that, I was like, what in goodness gracious name is happening here?
They're very creative in coming up with ways to say it, you know? I love that.
Callie. Yeah, Callie. She goes, oh, I get it now. Raquel.
Kelly, yes. Many people have asked me, like, well, how did you get Kelly out of that? And I was like, oh, you know, Raquel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go, Carol. Fed the cat.
Fed the cat. Thank you.
Fed the cat.
Thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And I am so happy to be on, showing you guys some amazing, I mean, we use this stuff together anyway, right? Decoupage Queen paper.
Of course.
I have a big binder, and honestly, people are like, how do you pick something to do every day? I go to my Decoupage Queen rice paper folder and I'm like, ooh, that's beautiful. What can I put it on?
Right? You go the other way. Instead of trying to find something to put on your project, you find the paper and then you find the project.
I do. That's exactly how I do it all the time.
There we go. Ellen has another one. I let the cat out.
Thank you. Was that Ellen, you say?
Yes, Ellen Keller.
Okay. Hi, Ellen. Thanks for being here, dear. Let the cat out. We even have a couple that spill the milk.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of cute. You don't have cats, do you, Teri? You just have
No, I have two amazing, quieter than ever dogs.
Right.
They never make a peep.
Well, Onyx I've seen, but I don't think I've seen your other dog.
You haven't seen Jack?
No.
He is a Shih Tzu, and he looks exactly like Chewbacca.
Oh my God.
Because you know how they have that underbite?
Yes.
And he has that same color.
That's
so he looks just like, we adopted Jack. Had we not adopted him, and we would have named him Chewy for sure.
Oh my God. I love it. Okay, guys, this is where the fun starts now. Dry this up a bit. When you guys craft, after you're done, does it look like a tornado came through?
Yes. I was using rice paper the other day, and I was painting, I think, and I just seen rice paper fly across my desk, and I thought, I'm not even using it right now. Where did that come from?
Or I have notes or whatever on my little crafty table, and I'll be using my dryer and I don't even realize they flew off, someplace.
Oh, yes. Yep. Oh my goodness. So Kim Collins Tackett says, I have a Shih Tzu, and when she was a puppy, she looked like Chewbacca. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I have two friends who have Shih Tzus, and they are the sweetest dogs.
You know what? My Jack was so sweet, and then Onyx came, and now he's a grouchy old man.
Aww.
I mean, he is so stinking grouchy. I'm like, really?
Really, dude? Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to go in here real quick. Wow, does that clock go fast?
It sure does, doesn't it?
And I just pulled a couple colors that I'm going to kind of load up with a color and then offload some of it and do my best to quickly come in here and just cover up some of this white. So
well, thank you for being here, Jan. Jan's got to leave. She was excited to be invited, but she's got to go to her granddaughter's softball game. So
that sounds nice. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good time. That sounds fun. 'Tis the time of the year.
Oh my goodness, though. I do not. Yeah. I don't know if you went through this, but you know, it's like, okay, where do I have to be? What time? And I have to be in 15 minutes across what town?
I was pretty fortunate. I mean, I had a hand in raising three daughters, one mine and then two others, but
Okay.
they didn't live with us. So my daughter just did dance. And even though that was, enough, I know so many people. And like you say, how did you do it?
Mm-hmm.
How did you get them all there?
Yeah.
You can kind of see I'm blending in on top here, trying to find a color that's super close to that rice paper
Yep.
color.
Beautiful. Hi,
And
sweet Trina. We see you. I said hi to you earlier.
hi, Trina.
And Barb Miller. Yes, this is a wine bottle container.
It's in really good shape on the inside. So I don't have to do anything to that part.
I'm trying to think what the inside of mine looks like. I know one of them because I have a 2-bottle one and then just a single like this one. And one of them has almost like a velvet or something in there.
Yeah, yep, that's exactly what it is. And the other one I got, it's like a double the size of this one that I actually did this same kind of process, except it was a like a beautiful vintage looking lady that I put on it.
Okay.
And the same thing on the inside, like real dark velvety color.
Teresa Renee says, Kelly, that's looking fantastic.
Oh, thank you. I'm a little new at this whole blending thing, but it is so fun.
It's fun, right?
It is.
Okay, so I love doing it, but if you guys ever want to see a master do it, you need to watch Teresa Renee.
Right.
She is amazing with color theory in general, but her blending, and I mean, she just did a tray, and you can't tell where that paper ended had you not watched from the beginning. And I mean, yeah,
True.
it's not just the blending of it, but it actually looks like the picture has gone to the end of
Agreed.
of the tray. It's amazing. So
It was
yes,
way cool to watch that.
it was.
I so aspire to be like that,
Yeah,
like
me, you and me both.
right?
Lynn Dickinson says hello.
Hi, Lynn.
Actually, she says hey. And Teresa Renee just says your blending is very nice.
Well, thank you.
So there you go.
I feel like you just have to kind of play around, right? And try it and look at different colors and see what happens.
Miriam wants to know, are the sides metal?
The sides, it's all wood, actually.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think there was any. I mean, the only metal pieces is the hardware, right? Because
Yes.
it does look like it's trimmed out in metal.
That's just the liquid gold leaf.
Yeah.
And then I did the hardware with the gold leaf. There was a handle on the top here that was broke off. So I took it off and just put a clay mold there in its place. It would be pretty cool to add a handle to this. But I thought that gold leaf would be real cute. So I'm going to go.
So Carolyn DeLucia says, I hear Kim from Yesterday's Tomorrow talk about you and your decoupage all the time. And this is my first time here too.
Oh, that's so exciting. Thank you.
Cool.
I love hearing that. So on the sides that I painted with that super dark metallic, I did do a crackle on here, and I did it last night so that we could put a little bit of a wax paste in here, and it just settles right into those cracks. It's so pretty. And just because like I was saying in the beginning, when I looked in my stash of rice papers from Decoupage Queen, I was like, this one just is kind of speaking to me. Mm-hmm. And it did have this like royal look to it. So I thought the gold with some metallic would just be so pretty. and it is my new favorite thing. I've always loved crackle. The wax paste, it's not new anymore to me, but it was, and what a difference. So super fun to play around with. And I'll tell you what, guys, you know, I can tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist. But with old pieces like this, I don't mind if there's a little bit of imperfection in the wood, or I might touch it with I touched it with a finger that was the wrong color paint. And I don't mind it. I don't let it upset me. I don't freak out about it. You can always fix it if you don't like it. But to me, it just adds character, especially when it's an old piece like that.
Mm-hmm. So Teresa Renee says, and it should hold a very expensive bottle of red wine.
Right? So true. So both sides are done in that gold wax.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. I love it. And we're good on that. You can use other colors. Gold just kind of, I don't know, spoke out to me. So the inside is that super dark, almost like red color velvet. Very cool. And then I'm also going to take my brush and we're going to go over these little molds here.
Thank you, Helen.
Because that is so gorgeous to me. It just kind of brings it alive, you know?
So Barb Miller says, I saw one of your beautiful ribbon bundles to put on bottles. So pretty.
Aw, thank you. That is also a slight addiction I have, guys.
The bundles?
The bundles, they're just so easy and so fun to make, and you can be creative with them.
So Tammy, Ladybug Gnomes and Crafts would like to know, did you make the molds, Kelly?
I did, actually, yes. So that's another addiction.
Hi, Miss Edie. Oh, yes. I seen the light in your eyes when you started playing with the first mold. It was like, yep, she's hooked.
It's hard not to be, you know, I can't help it. The way they change up a piece, and I think just with practice, I'm getting better at doing them and figuring out what's the best way. But this would be beautiful without it. But I just thought, wow, those molds might make a difference, and kind of the scroll and the little leaves just made me think that it all kind of went together here. So
gorgeous. Miriam says, I wish my craft room was just as organized as yours. Mine looks like the Amazon.
Well, in front of me, I have a vendor event outside tomorrow is all of my stuff. So it's not quite organized where you can't see. So here is the bundle, guys. Look at
oh, that's gorgeous. Tammy's asking, is resin, what's your preference for the molds to use in the molds?
I would say it's clay.
Yeah.
Because I manipulated, want to put around a bottle or something like that. I do like the resin too for different reasons. But if I had to pick, I would definitely say clay for sure.
Now everybody's saying how much they love the bundles. Another gorgeous bundle.
Thank you. I couldn't believe it myself. When I look at the colors, I'm like, I have all these colors. How can I not use it, right?
Julie says, can you imagine if they had a rehabilitation center for crafters?
Right. I'd be the first one to stand up and say, hi, my name's Kelly and I'm addicted to crafting.
Yep. And I'm not sorry.
Right. I'm not afraid to admit it. So I usually put some pieces that you might think don't go together, but they do, they work. So if you try making something like this, pull a few different pieces, or even in here somewhere is a patterned piece. I think it definitely works because you're pulling other colors from in your rice paper. I put an old string of pearls in here, just things that I have lying around or that you can kind of pick up here and there. And of course, you do a little trimming on it to however you like it.
Teresa says, OMG, I don't want to be rehabilitated though. Me either.
Either.
I think they need rehabilitation for our family members to get with the program. I think that's what it is.
That's probably.
But we don't need rehabilitation.
No. So I'm going to use this beautiful blingy antique bronzy. It's a flat back piece, and we are going to put that right on our bundle to give
Gorgeous.
it pizzazz.
A little bit of
a little oomph, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So a little E6000, because when that kind of sets up, I know it's good to go. But then
yep. That's what they need. Accept us as we are. Exactly, Teresa.
Right.
With all of our collection.
Right.
They probably have other words, but it's our crafty collection.
They should probably say the prayer, you know, things they can't change.
There you go. They can't. You're never gonna change it, so just accept it.
Do it. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Marcia. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, welcome in. So glad you guys are here with us. This is so much fun. So the bottom part will still get a little piece of rice paper on there. I still want to use this one. And it is called Garden Party Background. It's so beautiful. I love this. I think on a planter, actually, this would be real cute too.
Crafters Anonymous.
Right.
Hello, Evan.
Okay, so that's our bundle with our little bling on there. It's supposed to look messy, so don't be upset with yourself if you see strings and things hanging.
So Marcia says that her and her husband are codependent craft addicts. He figured he couldn't beat her, so he just joined her. See, that's the way to do it.
I love that. It's nice to have that support too, isn't it?
Exactly. So Crafting and Laughing with Kat says this has been super fun. Another beauty for sure. And yes, we have really enjoyed Keli-Kat here with us. Don't forget, we are here every Saturday for Creative Hour at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, we have Chris Hunter from Creating with Chris Hunter. Yeah, she'll be on here.
Well, that's super fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I am just tying this right. Sorry.
No, Teresa says, oh gosh, I hope my hubby doesn't do that. I'm a bit territorial. That's true. I don't want anybody in my stuff.
Right? Pause off.
Sheree, I'll give you Kelly's page one more time. Here it is. Let me grab it. And there you go.
Thank you.
Of course.
So I changed my mind because we're allowed to do that.
Yes, we are.
I don't like how that was hanging on there. I try to hang it if at all possible, just because if somebody doesn't like that they can take it off.
Oh, gotcha.
But in this situation, I think it has to be a part of this because it does match so beautifully. And as this sets up and does its thing, oh my God, this is like the most fun part is sticking this on. So let me give it a little pressure, guys, and then I'll turn this around. I have a couple small areas I see I want to touch up with paint, but you'll be able to see for the most part. And the bundle is gorgeous. So my sister, I have a lot of crafty sisters. This particular sister, her husband, I call my brother. We've known each other for most of my life, I think, since I was about 3.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Kathy. She gave me a little skirt that her sister wore when she used to show horses many moons ago. And it is, pieces of it are in here. There was this beautiful gold and brown lace over the top of the material. And she's like, can you do anything with this? And I thought, yes.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
So this is from that skirt that I just cut apart. It's so pretty. How could I not? It was perfect. Just perfect.
Oh, look at that.
So I will cut the parts of that bundle a little bit, but I personally, I like it that it billows out a little bit. Just me. And the tatteredness of it, I love it. I hold it a little bit here, and then thank you, Bev. Typically, I will tape it or put some kind of a clip on it. Thank you, Kim. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you being here with me. It means the world. Boho Shabby Shack, is that my Robbie on there?
Uh-huh, sure is.
So that our E6000 can set, but for the most part, I think that's pretty good. You could always drill through here and put like a drawer pull for a knob if you wanted.
Oh, that's a good idea. If you wanted it, yeah.
Right. There's a little keyhole in that mold, so I certainly still could do that to add to it. But I don't know. It just looks very regal. Is that a good word to use?
Absolutely. It's gorgeous.
I love it. And the crackle. There's a little touch up I'll do to kind of blend the rest of that paint, but I think it turned out great.
I think it's gorgeous. So I have turned off the ticker, and everybody rest assured, because if you have shared and tagged, I promise you your name is on the wheel, because let me show you, Kelly, what this wheel, well, you know what happened when my screen decided to go away.
Uh-oh.
But do you see how many names are on there?
I do. That's so great. Thank you, guys.
So here we go. Let's do a little shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And here we go.
Excited.
Carol Hoffman McGill.
Awesome.
Congratulations. That is so fun. I love that part.
Me too.
So let me remove this. And then, Carol, if you can please email me, that's Teri, that's please 1 R, TERI, at decoupagequeen.com, and give me your mailing information. I'll get you out a bag of Decoupage Queen rice papers, which is always exciting.
So excited. You're going to love it, Carol.
Yes, congratulations, congratulations. And this is always what I love too, is everybody congratulates it's
right.
It's just awesome. So
this is amazing.
It is. So once again, I have to tell you, thank you so very much.
You are so welcome. And thank you for having me.
Of course, he's always got to, pop in here.
Absolutely.
But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. The wine, that's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you so much. It was super fun to do.
So, and remember now, if you didn't, everybody, I spy Troy. So if you didn't happen to catch Kelly's link to her Facebook channel, don't worry, because you can go in the description and all of her links are down there. So please go over and give her a follow, because you'll love her. She's absolutely amazing. And you can also catch her in TH Decor, the TH Decor friends.
Creative friends. Yep.
Creative friends as well. He wants me, this is always a thing. Creative friend, TH Decor Creative Friends, because she does lives in there too, showing off some of the products that we have. So, but thank you so much. Don't forget, in 30 minutes, we're gonna be doing the drawing. So
Awesome.
we'll hop over to the Royal Court Facebook page and we'll do that. So thank you so much for joining us. Yes, thank everybody, and we hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you guys.